G'day guys and welcome back to episode 3 of Toronto here on Football Manager 2020, and as you can see on screen, the fallout from the Montreal Impact game is still going on because the manager of Montreal has been having a go at me constantly this week. Bear in mind we beat them by 5-1. We've got them later on in this episode, so that's going to be something interesting to have a look at. Bearing in mind, we got off to a pretty decent start against them last time out. So yeah, I think it's a shame to see him acting this way. I think, ultimately we scored him. So what else could you do? We triumphed 5-1 in the 4-1 derby. Not else you could do apart from that, lad, So I think you need to get back to the drawing board, and we'll see you at Saputo Field very shortly. Right, in good news, we had a bit of a help in the Canadian Championship. I didn't realise, because we're a professional club, we get a bye all the way to the semi-finals. It's a competition where all the Canadian clubs will play all the way up to basically playing us, Vancouver and Montreal pretty much. Maybe a couple others I'm not aware of. But we are in the semi-final draw. We'll play one of Forge, Ottawa Fury. Let's have a look. Oh, they got players as well, because obviously I loaded up the database. So really, I should have gone and had a look around at these lower players and just sort of see. Let's get them off contract and look at selection info. Actually, no, general info, because I want to see nationality. Well, yeah, a lot of Canadians. Look, a lot of Canadians I could have come and had a look at here. So that's a bit of a shame. Perhaps I should do that in the next transfer. The Halifax Football Club, East Coast one there, or maybe York 9, which I'm guessing is somewhere in Toronto. Yeah, so interesting, isn't it, to see how these things differ when you come to North America versus Europe. So interesting to see. We got that semi-final draw coming ahead of us. I haven't picked my team yet. I'm just going to get into that now, and then let's get into facing Ibrahimovic and the LA Galaxy in Los Angeles. What an away trip. Here goes nothing then. Right, I've made a couple of changes. Ben, we got Montreal again in a few days, and I really want to try and do the double over them, as you can imagine, being our rivals. And bear in mind, their manager's been a bit of a, in the press. Anyway, let's have a look at the LA Galaxy team we're coming up against today. We can already see, we're going to be up against Ibrahimovic. This is the biggest worry for our defence so far this season. But at least we're getting this game out of the way early, I guess, because we won't have to play him once at this stage. So let's get it done, see how we get on. Bingham, Felcher, Steers, Stivalic, Polenta, Corona, Jonathan Dos Santos, we all know him very well, Anuta, Liggett, Alvarez, Ibrahimovic. Anyone on the bench I can see there. Juninho looks interesting. Pavon's good as well, obviously, so that's going to be interesting. We have made a couple of changes today, Ben, when we got the game coming up. It's going to be Bono. Larrea's coming on the right back position because our usual right back was looking slightly tired, so we've given him a rest today. I nearly went with Franco, but Larrea's got a better fitness, better match fitness, looks pretty good. Gonzalez and Aquisa and Morrow retain their places because they've played very well so far, and I haven't really got a lot else. Luckily, they are pretty fit. Bradley and Delgado stay in the middle. They played so well last time. How can I break that up? I mean, they're not 100% fit, which is slightly concerning. I did consider maybe bringing in Okello or Endo, but they're nowhere near as good. So I had to go with these guys, and we're going to have to try and make changes into the second half, perhaps. Eriksson retains on the right. Benzoet comes in there today, and alongside Pozolo, who goes into a shadow striker role, which is a bit different. Azora is getting a bit of a rest. He's not 100%. I even nearly rested Altidore, but I thought, you know what? I'd probably get absolutely slaughtered if I did that. I rate Mullins. I think he came on and scored very, very easily. But anyway, we're going to go to the dressing room now and see how we can get on. I want to, I agree, Danny. Let's go straight on where we finished off last time out. Let's give them the faith. Let's just also, we told the defensive pressures off a bit as well because we have got Zlatan. So that is going to be something very interesting as Zlatan gets us underway here. He is the man that came to LA with a bit of a memo to come and win them everything. Literally to carry the team on his own shoulders. He is the danger man for them. I still think Jonathan Dos Santos as well is very dangerous, of course. Michael Bradley goes in the book, which is quite an interesting start for us. But we can really see here, Galaxy hits the crossbar there from the corner. This is going to be the hardest challenge so far, no doubt about it, especially we're heading into Montreal as well. But luckily here, after 20 minutes, there's not a lot going on. We have had apparently a bit more of it here, which is encouraging. Jonathan Dos Santos with a free kick in. The back post is Alvarez. The set pieces are going to be an issue. I wonder if I should change our mentality from attacking. So far, it doesn't seem to be doing too bad. If you're only having 1 or 2 chances against you in 20 minutes, that isn't too terrible. Here come Galaxy now. They have got quality to spread it forward. Legette's trying to find Ibrahimovic, who holds the ball up really well. Alvarez, luckily for us, loses it. Bono can now try and stretch it onto the left. Pozolo once again with a nice little flick header on. Unfortunately, the left back hadn't read where the run needed to be. Alvarez now coming forward for Galaxy on the right. Plays it across to Velcher, who's got a strike from distance. Luckily, Delgado gets his head on it. Goes out for a throwing to LA Galaxy. Half an hour gone. Their fans are starting to get behind him now. They've not had a shot on target, but the football's not gone to Ibrahimovic yet. Dos Santos in. Gonzalez with a clearing header. Back up to Dos Santos again now. Dangerous from set pieces here. We managed to get the ball away. Pozolo, he should have held the ball up a bit more. It was a bit too high. He had just got a flick onto it. Delgado getting a bit scrappy there in the counter-attack. Maybe Poslo wasn't the best idea for the shallow striker role. He can play it, but he's not 100%. Eriksen's in here low for Toronto. Oh, what a save. Poslo hits the crossbar. What was I just saying about a shallow striker? I'm not sure. He flicked that ball up. The goalkeeper was looking over his head. It came back off the crossbar. And so far, you've got to say, we've kept Zlatan quiet. Oh, I said it now, didn't I? That was probably a mistake. We've got 10 minutes to half time. Anyway, Delgado down to Bradley. Zlatan's looking like he's in a bit of a rest up top here at the minute. He's done his work for the first half an hour. Here comes Larea. Great ball to Eriksen. Got to put it across. He hits the inside post. He was offside. I had a gut feeling. I was hoping the referee wouldn't give it, but he was offside. 10 minutes to go to half time. Still 0-0. Liggett trying to get the ball in here. He gets a shot away. It was a terrible shot for LA Galaxy. Their home fans utterly disgusted with that one. Getting towards the half-time whistle now. Can't we nick a goal just before half-time to really stamp our authority on the MLS? Really show the quality we got. The Rare comes in. He has a strike from distance. Very close. Do you know what? I had a feeling that might have just flown in the corner there. Unfortunately for us, not today, but that is the sort of thing we've got. We've got those full-backs coming in who are like Morrow there, who are going to try and win that ball and try and contribute to the goal-scoring options. Good ball again down to Eriksen. Nice stuff here from Toronto as Bradley's header saved well by Bingham in the LA Galaxy goal. Ball in again. Bradley once again trying to get on the end of it. Positive ball up, slightly overhit. Can't find a centre-half who's still up the top of the pitch here. I think we might make some changes here at half-time. But really, you've got to say, well done, guys. We got through that. It's 0-0 at half-time. We have not been actually we've not actually been, you know, on the back of anything too terrible. I'm going to say I'm not happy though, because I really want to see us do a little bit better. Let's bring Julian Dunn on. That could be a mistake because he's not got the stats versus Equisa, but I need the pace. Bradley's going to have to come off as well, which is not ideal. Going to bring on Noble Okoto. The reason why is that he wasn't fit pre this game. We have got Montreal next, so I'm going to have to make a bold decision, bring him off, get some fresh legs in there, and hope the fresh legs and the youthfulness of Okello can make a difference today. But anyway, here comes Toronto straight off the bat here. Morrow here trying to build from the kick-off. We give the ball away. Now LA Galaxy can try and get us on the counter-attack. Felcher trying to find someone. Luckily for us, cannot here. Going to keep an eye on that fitness second half. Like I said, this big game against Montreal was in the back of my mind as well. They're all big games in the MLS. When you're one of the favourites, no doubt about it. Kello down to Delgado. Can we find a goal to give us a lead here? Morrow across. Great ball to Larea. Plays it back across again. Can't fall down on the edge of the box to any Toronto players. Larea down to Eriksen. Tackled well by Polenta, but we keep putting it back here. Eriksen now with the overlap for Larea again. Look at this from Toronto. Playing some lovely stuff here outside the LA Galaxy area. Unfortunately, when we do lose it, we've got to try and win it back a bit quicker. Alvarez there wins the battle with Larea, who's done pretty good for a right back in his first game. But here comes Alvarez. Good save from you two there in goal. What a save. Gets his hand to it. When you are going to have a chance against you, you've got to do something about it. Actually, if you look at the stats, the second half, LA Galaxy have really come into this. I thought it might be a problem losing Bradley in the middle. He is such an experienced linchpin. He does so much, but we've got to rest him a bit. Morrow ball across now. Eriksen on the volley. What a save from Bingham. That could have been a goal of the month candidate. He got all the power behind that. The keeper could only parry it off the angle of the post and bar to keep his goal, keep his clean sheet intact at this time. Still Galaxy 0, Toronto 0. Delgado with a great ball across to Eriksen again. What a good effort over the crossbar. That Eriksen coming in on the right is proving his worth at the minute. We've still got one more change we can make, and I think I know what it's going to be. It's going to be Josie Altidor's going to come off here, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go for it. Yeah, Altidor for Mullins. Could put Azora up top. Going to give Mullins a go as he came on in the last game and scored. He is my backup guy. Can't we do something now? I've not given them any instructions. I'm going to demand some more here now as we get to the end. It will even work if we do score. Eriksen trying to play the ball across. He's done his man well there. Mullins can't get on the end of it. We're trying to find him here. Benzak gets a strike away. Some of those attacking mid options are not as well playing as they used to. They probably find it a bit frustrating here with the Galaxy defence. Eriksen now picks the ball up again. We surely got to get the goal in a minute here. It's all Toronto here at LA Galaxy. Mullins to turn and strike. Posler to turn and strike. The corner there is all we get from that one. Wonderful stuff from Toronto. Benzak plays the ball in now. Ibrahimovic back there defending. I've not seen him touch the ball until then. There's 15 minutes to go. Oh no, Corona's won the ball off Morrow. Oh, I was just getting so carried away. Luckily for us, he's a slow coach. He turns and strikes it over the crossbar rather than running through on goal. I want to see some more here. Show some passion, guys, with 10 minutes to go. Come on, let's get this victory. It will not be a disaster, a 0-0 draw, but we've definitely had enough quality to win this one, and they could still nick it as well. One goal's going to win this. Eriksen picks the ball up now down to the rear. He can get a strike away, and he does, and he puts it wide. It's so unfortunate. If I was playing in the midfield, perhaps he would have finished that one. We're into the added time. It's going to be a draw away at Galaxy. We've got the last set piece, which Benzak will play in. Bingham picks it up here. We've travelled all the way across North North America, and we have picked up a point against LA Galaxy. We stopped Ibrahimovic, which is unbelievable. He did absolutely nothing, didn't he? So you got to say that's at least a success. I'm going to say assertively, unlucky boys, it wasn't our day. Don't get me wrong, we still should be winning that. Performance wasn't great, but bear in mind the location of the game in our schedule with Montreal coming up, you've got to say that wasn't too bad after all. Let's attend the press conference now. I'm going to say I think he contributed effectively, and Nicola Benzak, he wasn't playing well. Not to mention we had to try and rest players from Montreal, you know. David Bingham played very well, but there were strong performances from a lot of players. Our goalkeeper really did have a good game in that one, didn't he? So let's have a look. Does that mean we get a point for the league? It does. We get another point towards our total. That's a tough game out of the way. And up next, we're going to go back to Montreal, who are bottom. Look at this. We could really do some damage. Right, so here goes nothing, straight into our second derby in our fourth game of the season. Goodness me, the scheduling is crazy, right? Anyway, we're going to come up against a team in Montreal today, and they have made some changes. Look at this, right? Hassan, Sagna, Vanni, Ritala, Lovitz, Tader, Piette, Tabler, Bohan in the hole, Piatti on that side, and that striker Okamwoko up top, who was on the right-hand side in the last game, so that could prove interesting. Now he's in a different position. We've gone as strong as possible. Bono, Oro, Gonzalez, Aquisa, Morrow, Bradley, Delgado, Ericsson, Poslo, Azar out the door. After the backlash he got in the press last time, I agree, Benzak could be dropped for this one. Really, for the wages he's on, you know, he could be more of a backup option, really. We don't have to really utilise him that much. I'm going to say, go out there and give the fans their money's worth, because I think last time out we absolutely smashed this lot, and interestingly enough, they just lost 4-0, so they are bottom of the conference. We're going to go to kick-off, so they can see the 10 goals now in like 3 games, I believe. So really, this should be all ours for the taking, but will Montreal's Impact be looking to get some revenge against Toronto, which really has embarrassed them in the last game? Here come Montreal early doors. Sagna now, they're pushing players up. Delgado luckily could pick it up here. Hopefully from here we can now get our foot on the ball and start playing the Toronto way. Anyway, Akitsa now comes forward, plays it up to Morrow, trying to get the overlap on the left already, down to Oro. What a spread ball that is. When you can spread the ball with that quality and, you know, distance, you're looking at decent team. As Josie out the door on 3 minutes puts us in the lead. We are looking like a completely different level to Montreal this season. Ericsson with a little dink back heel in there, if you saw that. Very calm, very composed. Morrow in the rain comes forward, plays it in, knows there'll be someone waiting for it. What a header from Josie Altidore. Doesn't matter what goalkeeper you are, it's too late, he's seen it. It's going too high, it's too accurate. It's in the corner. Toronto lead here at Montreal by 1-0. Only taken 3 minutes. Wonderful stuff. This will put us on 10 points already this season, including playing Montreal twice, LA Galaxy once. So that'll be a wonderful start, because I really thought these would be the games we'd really find difficult. Morrow across now. Ericsson decides to step back a bit there in case the ball comes to him. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Piatti plays a loose ball inside. It's suicide at the back here, and Azaro's going to make it 2-0 to Toronto. When they're giving you the ball that easily, what else can you do? Nothing is the answer. Montreal here as we go to the 3D. Ball across. Delgado's like, well, all right, I'll have that. Thanks, mate. Look at the players. 4v1. Ericsson across. Azaro's like, yep, that'll do. Hassan's gone to punch it. Missed it completely. Looks a bit of a fool in front of his home fans. The home fans are going to be turning here. How many goals can we score against Montreal in 2 games? Because we already are 2 up here after 20 odd minutes. Free kick now to Montreal, though. They've got to try and get on this. And as I say that, Bohan scored. Right, now we're going to demand some more early doors, because I do not like how they've got this early goal. Bohan, the ex-Stoke man, finally making a bit of a name for himself. Ericsson's header was poor. Straight to Bohan. Comes through the crowd. Keeper's got no chance. Too close to the goal. Really should have done better in our clearing there. That's our bad. Anyway, now, set piece. Can they equalise? Oh, my goodness me. I was getting well carried away after 20 minutes if they then come and smash 2 out of us. But we do look dangerous every time we go forward, don't we? We do look like we're going to score a goal. What a border, Poslo. Play it across. Good tackle from Ratila. Had to be. Otherwise, it would have been a penalty. Going to be a corner. Sagna the clearing header. Azar outside the area. So close. Oh, and his right-hand foot goes past the left-hand post, but I thought he was going to fly in. Bradley there. What a poor header that is. Azaro again. That's twice now Azaro's been played in by some sloppy Montreal work at the back. The corner's come back in it. Azaro now to Oro. Altidore could pick it up. Gonzalez as well. Altidore is in an offside position, unfortunately. We head towards a half an hour now. Montreal Impact 1, Toronto 2. Here at their place, it is looking a bit more lively, a bit more like they're up for it. They've got that goal. It's slightly more nervy than last time, where we were miles ahead by this point. Morrow on the left low. Can we get that for Delgado with a strike on target? He has played very well for me since he's come in. He's really put pressure on Benzat. well, wanted to play in the attacking mid and then perhaps drop Poslo back, but the way that Delgado's played, oh my goodness me, Ericsson nearly got gifted another one then. The Montreal manager must be thinking, God, they're trying to get rid of me, the players. What is going on there? Just played across, did not expect it to fall to him. As easy as you like. Ericsson now to play it back across. We really want to be taking chances here with these mistakes that Montreal are making here. We're stretching them, they're having to play incredibly risky to get an opportunity, and they're going to get an opportunity now. Piate's hit the post and he was offside anyway, luckily for us. 10 minutes to half time here. Montreal Impact 1, Toronto 2. Morrow again trying to do that lovely spread ball from the left-hand side down to the right. Now here come Montreal on the counter-attack. It's end-to-end stuff here. Ball across and Piatti has levelled it. It was all looking one way after 20. Now after 30, it is all back square again here at Saputo Stadium. What can you say? Go to the 3D. Ball up to the top here from Bakary Sagna coming down here. Great ball across. Piatti there with nothing really he had to do. Just put his foot on it. Could have done better. Got caught. Montreal having to be a bit braver now in the face of Toronto because we have still edged the stats. If we can get in at half time all square, it's still not a disaster, but I'm not happy being 2 up here, and if we go 3 down, that'll be even worse. There could have been a penalty shout in there. Poslo trying to launch the counter attack now as Sagna picks the ball up. He's the guy that can really feed for them and really pick out the passes they need. Gonzalez though back to Akisa. Can Ericsson pick it up on the flank? He can. Wonderfully kept in. Plays up to Morrow on the left hand side. Delgado and Morrow again tagging up well. Ball back in. Delgado. Someone's got to get the strike away. Poslo. Oro now coming forward. Plays it across. Ericsson to get the strike away over the crossbar. 5 minutes to half time here. Still building. Still 2-2 though. You've got to say we've probably been the better team, but they have smashed and grabbed 2 goals out of us here in the first half. And that half time team talk is going to be very interesting. Morrow with a poor clearing header again. Bohan trying to get the strike away. Getting a bit scrappy there on the outside of the area as teams' passions boil over and trying to find the back of the net. Lovett's down to Piatti now. Lovett's coming back inside. Bohan again having a better game than last time out. If you can make Piatti and Bohan play badly in this, you're looking alright. Ericsson got the ball, but he's gone down injured here, which is not good. He's been one of our danger men. Bohan might be able to give them the lead here. He gets the strike away here, Baloo, but unfortunately for them, it's not on target. He's gone down with a big injury, hasn't he? Upper body injury. I think he might have broke something. That is not good at all. Right, we're going to get Nicholas Benzat on. I'm not sure he's a natural winger, is he? No. I wonder if Rosario might be better out there. Yep, do you know what? We'll go for that. We'll go for Bennett as a shadow striker or Poslo. Poslo. Going to have a complete switch around of our attacking unit here now as we get in towards half time. That is a concern because Ericsson has been massive for us so far. He's really stepped up and proven himself as a great right wing option. A lot of the dangers come for him. Outdoor here. Can we get the third? We can. It's Michael Bradley. We take the lead back again after letting it slip here in the first half. Dramatic first half of football here at Montreal. Montreal 2, Toronto 3. Out the door here. Look at the players lining up. When you play in that passionate, sort of assertive, positive manner, keepers looking the wrong way. I love it when that happens. Happened on the last Football Manager that quite a lot. Anyway, getting towards half time, 3 minutes of added time because of the injury here. Can Montreal get it all level again, or can Toronto just keep things as they are? We still need to give them a rocket at half time. I'm not happy with the goals we conceded as Akara nearly scores again there for Montreal. We haven't conceded many this season, and all of a sudden today they really picked us off. But anyway, it is half time, it is 3-2. We're going to go and give them a bit of a I'm a far from pleased, guys, because I really want to see more. I'm going to tell Michael to watch his step on getting the yellow because it is obviously a big game, this one, a massive game. Going to end the team talk, start the second half. I will have a look at bringing him off perhaps in a bit, but you know, you need your good players on. I took him off in the last game and, you know, possibly sacrificed 3 points just to make sure he could play the, you know, the 90 in this one. And we have got games lining up. It's surprising how many games come up so quickly. I think it's Philadelphia next we got, and only about 3 or 4 days away, so might have to make some rotation for that as well. Hopefully we have got the depth that I feel we have in order to do this. Outdoors in low here, good save from Hassan. Probably should have done better, Josie Outdoor. A couple of years ago with a bit more pace than what he has nowadays, I think he would have finished that quite easy. Hassan claims the corner there, nice and easy for Montreal. Montreal 2, Toronto 3. Second half here, it's all on the edge. Can Montreal get that goal for their manager to keep some of the pressure off? Because I think if we smash them here, not that we are at the moment, it's only 3-2, but if we can turn it into like a 6-2, I think the pressure's on their manager big time here after 3 games. Benzat with a good effort there. Hassan has to make the good save, forces the corner. Can we take something from the set piece? Pozlev from outside the area with a strike. Hassan gathers the ball away. He did really well to orchestrate a space there to get get the strike away. Unfortunately, the strike itself wasn't good enough, but that was a poor goal kick. And now here come Toronto, trying to play everyone in here. Bradley up to Oro. Can Oro play it across? He can. Delgado with the header goes over the crossbar, but still Toronto building here, looking like we are the better team, really. But I really want to try and get that fourth or maybe even fifth goal, because we have conceded far too many in this one. To think I was worried about conceding against Ibra, and Ibra did absolutely nothing for LA Galaxy, did he? Okonwoko's in here for Montreal. Luckily, he's offside. Looked to me like he wasn't, so yeah, we'll take that one. Anyway, let's try and play out from the back now. Morrow on the left-hand side. He's got his option inside of him. That's the idea. In comes Azara now. The shadow striker plays across the outer door. Delgado now can hit from distance, surely. He doesn't. Morrow, though, on the left-hand side. Try and play it in. He does. Toronto playing some nice football outside the box here as Benzat goes close. Can't get the shot on target, though. Probably should have done a bit better, actually. And we have got half an hour to go in this game. God, there's been a lot of action. What a goal that is! Just like saying there's been a lot of action. Piatti has stepped up and absolutely scored a thunderbolt to really bring the home fans onto their feet. This is the game of the season. Tader here came in. He came in off the right-hand side, played the ball across. Kim Mubi pumped inside. Piatti with just a dink strike into the goal. The keeper wasn't expecting. I don't think the defence were expecting it, because they would just sort of stood off and went, right, go on and have a go. And he went, cheers, lads. And he scored. So Montreal, in fact, 3, Toronto 3. We're going to have to look at a change here, I think. I think Morrow's looking knackered at left back. So let's swap him around for Oro. And let's get Morrow off here. Have I got anyone I could put in there? Oh, I don't. Oh, my word. Right. What am I going to do here? We're going to have to go a bit square peggy and round holey, perhaps. And I'm not sure it's a good idea. In fact, I'm going to change my mind. I'll have to rest Morrow for the next game. They're too good. They'll absolutely pick us off. Marky Delgado. We haven't got a lot of options here, really, have we? I wonder if Patrick Mullins might be the option for Poslow. Yeah, do you know what? Poslow for Patrick Mullins. And I'm going to swap him an outer door around. Outer door can play as a shadow striker. It is one of his attributes. So let's give that a go. We have got 20 minutes here at Montreal to turn this around now. We had 21 shots, 10 on target. They've had 13 and 5. They've been more clinical. The score is 3-3, and it really is the proper Canadian derby now. As we come back in, and Benzat has a great chance. He should have done better. I need to see some passion out of these guys now. Come on, guys, let's nick this. We've kind of let them back into this, and we shouldn't have done. We got off to the blocks too early. Let's go out there now, win this game, and try and make sure we do it. I think Morrow's gone in there. I think this could be trouble. Is this going to be a red card? He has been shown a red card. It's that sort of game. Right, now we have got a problem. Now we have been forced into a decision to make here. I've still got one more change I can make. I wonder if it's going to have to be Bradley, you know. And I'm going to drop Bradley down into this position. Keep outer door here. Keep the wing back here and see if that can do anything. Bradley's going to come off here. Oh, I haven't really got a lot of options for this, have I? This is not going to be good at all. I'm going to have to go with Julian Dunn. Yeah, that's not good, is it? That's not good. Maybe a Quiso will be better there. No, he really isn't. I didn't think he had any pace either. Right, Delgado's going to go into the deep liar. Benzat as he attacking. Right, now all of a sudden, after the first 20 minutes, we were looking like we're going to get off to another smashing win. But now it's looking a lot more difficult. We've got 10 minutes to go. We are down to 10, and Montreal are all square. It's 3-3. Ball across. Can Dunn flick it in there? He's got no crossing ability, but he does, and Delgado's got to score. 10-man Toronto should have scored. I'm absolutely losing my Swede on the sidelines as they come forward now. Dunn there gets his passion on the line. Let's demand some more. Come on, guys. Let's not lose this game to our rivals. Corner in now. Piatti. Sagna with the header. He's at the crossbar. What a save from Bono. What a save that is. I've not seen a save like that in a hell of a long time. It was almost behind the line and he got his hand to it. Anyway now, can someone win this? 5 minutes to go. Montreal Impact 3, Toronto 3. What a game of football we've had here at Montreal today. What a ball from outer door. Cross it. Azaro. Hassan's got a save on it. He should have just put it in the middle. We'd have won the game with that one. That would have been the move. Come on, Toronto. We've got 3 minutes of added time here. It looks like it might be a point. Benzat. We're going to get 4 points then for home and away against Montreal, but really we should have smashed them after that first half. Benzat in. Azaro with the strike comes off Sagna. It's a corner. There's not all hope lost yet. We've got a minute to go. We've got 10 men, but we are fighting. We're looking the more likely here to win this game. Come on, Toronto. Let's really stab it in now. Come on. Benzat comes up to outer door. Can we find someone? The formation is working remarkably well. Bear in mind, we've only got 10 men here. Unfortunately, we pass it out of play. I think that's going to be all she wrote in this one. It's been a wonder goal from Montreal. Has got them the point today. Really, after the first half, it looked like it was only going one way. But really, you've got to say, well done, Montreal. It is finished here. It is Montreal 3, Toronto 3. They came back into it after it looked like they were willing to fall off a cliff at the start. So well done to them. I'm still going to say I'm far from pleased because I don't care what the assistant says, about it being a hard result to take. We should have have been at home, away and dry at that point. I've said it in a lot of my Football Manager saves. We should have been completely out of the way. They say we hold on to draw against Montreal Impact. In with 10 men, we were utterly smashing them, right? So that's a bit annoying. Going to go to the post-match conference here. Yeah, I'd say a lot of my teams would have folded. A lot of teams generally would have folded. Not mine. Yeah, we're very disappointed. Credit to Montreal, though they did come back and fight into this one. It was an ugly tackle from Justin. Yeah, I don't think he would have got a red card otherwise. It's what off the Ducks back. The fact he thinks we're physical. We are physical. We're trying to win football matches. You can complain about as much as you want. At least you got 1 point finally this season. Right, so we keep going for that. Morris suspended for 1 match. We're going to fine him half a week's wages. As the fact that, he is obviously, that's what the club fines are set up as. Right, so he's picked up a nasty injury. I didn't see what it was. Let's have a look. Oh, he's out for 3 weeks, fractured ribs. Right, we're sending to the specialist. I ain't messing around. That could have been a lot worse. I was expecting maybe a broken neck. I mean, maybe his head had fallen off. It was a nasty injury by all accounts. But luckily, it's only a fractured rib. So we'll get him off there to have a nice little sit down, and we'll see how he gets on. Right, guys, anyway, those are massive 2 games out of the way. We've now played 4, 1, 2, drawn 2, and we got 8 points. So not a disaster. I think that's a fantastic start to our MLS campaign. It puts us right up there. Compared to our rivals Montreal, they finally picked a point off us, but really, they've conceded 15 goals already this season. So all in all, a wonderful start. Let's head to the schedule now, see where we're going to come back for you. I want to get into a few more games and move on a little bit. So I think we're going to skip Philadelphia, DC, Chicago. We'll come back for New York, and then we've got Atlanta and teams like this, and New York City. So we'll come back for New York Red Bulls next. I think that'll be a fantastic game at BMO Field for us to have a look at. So, yeah, something to look forward to. Hopefully, we'll have a nice few green results here. We'll still be top of the Eastern Conference. That would be absolutely beautiful. But, hey, what a game. I'm enjoying the MLS. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching here on FM303 today. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Please go follow me on Twitter, FM303 and we'll see you tomorrow for some New York action. We're heading to the Big Apple. Sorry, the Big Apple's heading to us here in Toronto. They're coming to our turf to see how they can play their football. They're 9th at the moment. Let's hope we can push it on. Like I say, thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.